If you sell a product where customers pay based on how much they use, such as API calls, messages, or data processed, you already know the challenge. Figuring out what to charge every month becomes its own manual project, separate from the contract you already negotiated. Turnstile has two pricing types built for exactly this: usage and committed usage. Let me show you how to set either one up directly on a quote. On your quote, select the product you want to price on usage from your catalog. Once the product row appears, click Select Pricing Type to open your pricing options. You'll see two usage-based options here. Usage is for when the quantity is not known in advance and there's no pre-purchase. The customer pays purely for what they consume each period. Think of a file storage service that charges 2 cents per gigabyte stored. Committed usage is for when the customer pre-purchases a set amount and then pays an overage rate for anything above that. For example, a customer commits to 100,000 messages per month at 1 cent each, and anything beyond that comes in at 2 cents per message. This keeps your billing predictable for both sides while still accounting for growth. So let's select the type that matches the deal. For usage, enter your unit cost here, so 2 cents per gigabyte. And then you can hover over the total on the right and click the plus icon if you want to add overage tiers for if pricing changes at certain volumes. So you'll set the upper limit of each tier and then the rate that applies with each tier as well. For committed usage, you'll enter the pre-committed quantity. So in this case, 100,000 messages at 2 cents per each message. And then anything beyond the 100,000, you're going to bill out at 3 cents per each additional message. And Turnstile will calculate the committed total automatically and track overage separately once the subscription is active. And if you want to go further, for example, configure volume versus graduated tier logic or adjust batch sizes, you can open the product details window by clicking the Open Product Details button here. And then you can have a few more choices for how to set things up. Graduated versus volume. Are they billed in arrears or in advance? In the Review and Send step, you'll see the invoice preview. This shows you the projected billing based on the committed amount, so you can verify the structure looks right before you send the quote to the customer. For usage pricing, the total will show as not yet determined because the actual usage has not occurred. That's expected. Once the quote is accepted, Turnstile carries these pricing terms into the subscription automatically, and your billing reflects the contract as written, so there's no separate spreadsheets and no manual calculations each period. For more information or to get in touch with our team, visit turnstile.ai.